I 22F at the time used to live in one of those crappy apartments that are on top of convenience stores in the old downtown that goes to bleep after a town gets its own Walmart. Even though it was a busy part of town, I still recognize my neighbors and the regulars from the bars next door and across the street. There was like a 4-month span where I was unemployed. Every morning during that time, I would go to the store, get my coffee, a pack of cigarettes, and whatever stuff my husband, then boyfriend, and I needed for the house. After a while, I started noticing a silver Honda minivan parked directly across the street from my apartment building. I probably only noticed it because it was the only vehicle that parked in the same spot every day. The driver wasn't anyone I recognized from the surrounding businesses, worker or patron, so I guess it just made me wonder, who is that guy and why does he park there every day? One day I decided to watch him from my apartment to see which building he went into. To my surprise, the guy never got out of his van. He parked in the spot, sat there for a few hours, and then drove away. It made me think back. I don't remember a time seeing that van without him in it. After watching him for a few more days and confirming that the guy never left his vehicle, I started to brainstorm reasonable explanations for his strange daily routine and was getting increasingly paranoid at the same time. Maybe he's on break. Maybe he's a PI. Maybe he's a process server. Maybe he's a creep. Maybe he's watching me. It was creepy enough to make note of seeing his van there every day, but it wasn't creepy enough to call the police or confront the dude. Until one day my husband came home early from work. As soon as my husband's car turned into the parking lot, van guy pulled away. That was different. Normally he would stay until around 2 p.m., but it was noon when my husband came home. Coincidence? Probably. Did it creep me out? Definitely. That's when I decided to start making it known to him that I knew he was there every day. At first, I would just stop and stare at him for a moment before going to the store, trying to make eye contact with him. I did this for a few days. At one point I walked out onto the street with a notepad and pen and jotted down his license plate. I kind of made it obvious what I was doing. Eventually, I pulled up a lawn chair and started going outside to smoke. I would sit there and stare at him while I had my cigarette in, then go back inside. He definitely noticed me. We would make eye contact and he would look away. I don't know how many times I thought about walking up and asking him why he parked there all the time and never got out. After about 3-4 days of me trying to have a staring contest with this guy, he stopped parking his van across the street. I don't know why he was there, but sometimes I think back to that time and wonder if he saw me as a crazy lady who used to stare at him while he was working, or whatever it was.